And once a Marine, always a Marine. It takes on a whole new meaning during a ceremony at the Pentagon Hall of Heroes. In case you missed it, here's my report on the reenlistment ceremony for Sergeant Dakota Meyer.
The Secretary of Defense will now re-administer the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth welcomes home a Medal of Honor recipient to the Marine Corps. The reenlistment ceremony for Sergeant Dakota Meyer took place Thursday at the Pentagon Hall of Heroes. He will now serve in the Marine Corps Reserves 15 years after his honorable discharge in 2010 following 2 tours of duty in the Middle East. At just 21 years old, Dakota Meyer volunteered to go to Afghanistan to be an advisor to the Afghan Army. On the morning of September 8, 2009, 2 platoons of Afghan soldiers walked into an ambush in the Kunar province. More than 50 Taliban fighters were hiding in the hills surrounding the village where the Afghan soldiers were supposed to meet with its elders. From their fortified position on the slopes, the Taliban rained down machine gun fire, rocket-propelled grenades, and mortar rounds. Sergeant Meyer and Staff Sergeant Juan Rodriguez Chavez hopped into a Humvee and charged into the ambush despite being denied permission for a rescue operation. Rodriguez Chavez drove, and Meyer took the gunner position, exposing his entire upper body to enemy fire. They saved dozens of lives over the course of numerous trips into the combat zone. By their 5th trip, a Black Hawk helicopter had arrived to provide air cover. It also radioed in that the bodies of 4 dead American service members lay behind in the chaos.
And when they finally got to those trapped Americans, Dakota jumped out, and he ran toward them, drawing all those enemy guns on himself, bullets kicking up the dirt all around him. He kept going until he came upon those 4 Americans laying where they fell, together as one team. Dakota and the others who had joined him knelt down, picked up their comrades, and through all those bullets, all the smoke, all the chaos, carried them out one by one. Because, as Dakota says, that's what you do for a brother.
Sergeant Meyer says the reason why he decided to serve his country in uniform once again after all these years was because of a conversation he had while speaking at a non-commissioned officer course. During the course, a young sergeant asked Meyer if it was worth it to re-enlist. Meyer's response to him was absolutely, despite the fact that Meyer had not chosen to do so himself. That caused Meyer to think long and hard about rejoining because he didn't want to advise others to continue serving and sacrificing if he wasn't willing to do it himself.
There hasn't been a single day since I've got out 15 years ago that I didn't wake up and truly want to serve again and truly want to wear and put this uniform on again. And to be able to do that is such an awesome honor of mine. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it because of the rank. I didn't want to do it for recognition. I just did it because the mission never left me. I just think that once you're in the fight, like that fight is just never going to leave you.
Both of Meyer's daughters, whom he had with ex-wife Bristol Palin, the daughter of former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, were in attendance. The ceremony was also attended by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, who is still serving in the Army Reserve herself. She likewise took part in physical training with Meyer, Secretary Hegseth, the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, and the Marines of Joint Base Meyer-Henderson Hall in Arlington, Virginia on the morning of the ceremony. Afterward, Secretary Hegseth told the crowd that by re-enlisting, Sergeant Meyer is signing up for the real deal.
I'll tell you this, I can't reveal any details, but he's not just signing up to sign up and be on a recruiting poster. He's signing up to do the real thing. Which again, just is yet another testament to who he is and what he represents.
For One American News, I'm Kara McKinney.
For all our viewers asking where One American News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One American News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.